So the main topic, we've probably gotten 1,000 DMs in the last 36 hours. Maybe not 1,000. We've gotten a lot about GameStop. So maybe Shake, you can let the people watching know some of the inside stuff that the average person's not going to know about related to this whole saga.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of things that people weren't realizing with this trade. I mean, the goal was to stick it to the man, and Citadel was at the center of this, right? Citadel, Melvin Capital. Citadel makes half their money selling options by making markets. They're market making, so they're the guys who you buy options from, sell them from. They've done 30% of all GameStop retail trades in the past week. So they're killing it. They're killing it on that side. So I think people have to have a better understanding of the game and the internals before it's just like, oh, we're sticking it to the man, blah, blah, blah. And overall, and the other thing we were talking about this yesterday. We're refilming this chart talk because disaster yesterday. But we were talking about how, all right, the guy, what's his name? Gabriel Plotkin. He's the guy, he's the CEO and founder of this Melvin Capital, who's the one who got short squeezed and all these things. He was at the center of this. That guy defected from Stevie Cohen's .72 asset management. He was one of their best traders. He left to start his own fund. Well, the first investor in his new fund was Stevie Cohen. All right? You think, Stevie Cohen is who Billions is based on. Do you think that guy is not going to try to stick it to that guy? Now he owns some of his fund. So what you got to factor in is, do you think some of these guys who are the best traders, the most sophisticated investors in the world, do you think they're not taking advantage of the move too? You think Stevie Cohen and those guys aren't day trading this shit to kill the other hedge funds? He's on the same side probably most of the fucking Wall Street Bets crew was on this trade. For all we know. We don't know that, I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, these guys are the most sophisticated traders in the world. These guys are the best of the best. These guys are the Michael Jordans of the game. So, like, I just think people are just too hopeful about, taking down the man and all these other things. Because just try to fucking focus on making money when you're trading. Bringing all these outside factors in is just like, it's just nonsensical. And you at the end of the day, trading. You said this yesterday. It was a great line in the chart talk we recorded. Trading is you versus you. It's not you versus the man. It's not you versus the market. It's you versus you. So I think just people have to have a better hold on that overall.
And that was we kind of talked about this in the big picture, where this was almost like the Trojan horse, where for those 2 days that everyone thought they were sticking it to the man or to the hedge funds or to Wall Street, when they were told they could only sell, which is like what we were telling anyone who owned it that was up 500,000%. It's like, you have to sell to make money. Like, that's the only way you're going to stick to the person is by realizing a profit. But when Robinhood comes out and says you can only sell, it was like telling a kid he can't play with a toy. So everyone's like closed up. No, I don't want to sell. Screw that. Where it's like, so it's like and now we're getting these DMs of people, I bought it at 400. I put my life savings in at 300 and I'm down 90%. Now I want to be bailed out, but the hedge funds can't get bailed out. So it's like ironic now when that person's now in trouble, they want to get bailed out for their own foolish decisions, where when the hedge fund makes a mistake, and we're not backing them, but it just, you bought GameStop and you're losing money, that's your own fault. And we tried to tell people to sell those last couple of days, and we got a lot of crap for it, where people are like, we're holding to 1,000, and it's like, now you're down 80% in 2 days, and you're more worse off from it. And now all those people, you're not going to leave Robinhood. You're going to say or complain about it on social media, which is free marketing for Robinhood. They'll get more users as a result.
I mean, the guys who put on the trade, that was a fucking genius move. That was a once-in-a-lifetime move. They fucking, started buying 2021, and it went all the way to 483 in 2 weeks. Those guys killed it. But, I mean, the majority of the people, if you go on Wall Street Bets and sort by new, it's a fucking graveyard. It's like I don't want to make fun of it anymore because it's just sad. Like, people losing their fucking houses, people losing their life savings because they bought fucking GME above 300 thinking it's going to 1,000. It's just like,